When prepping for this show, I reflected on the film, of course, and Marilyn Monroe's life. I thought about her treatment as an actress and as a woman. We've come a long way since Monroe's death in 1962, as our conversation and accountability for women abused by men in Hollywood and other places of power has come full circle. One such person, E. Jean Carroll, successfulully sued an alleged New York real estate mogul turned disgraced president. But did you know Miss Carroll began her start as a relationship advice columnist, which ran in Elle magazine from 1993 to 2019, titled Ask E. Jean. This is my first piece, alternate universe poem where Marilyn Monroe asks E. Jean. Dear E. Jean, how did you do it? You are a lot like me, pretty, blonde, and Midwest nice. Some say I am too nice. Were you ever too nice? Nice in a way that made you mean to yourself? People want me to smile, to be more Marilyn, but most days like today, I just want to be Jeannie. That's what my mother used to call me. Norma is my first name, and I prefer Jean like you. I bet no one calls you Elizabeth. E. Jean, that's lovely. It sounds strong. It sounds like you could run a business, a bank, or a ranch. I'm in a movie now about a ranch. It has horses and men. Always men in my movies. The director wants me to be nice. It doesn't mean what you think it means. I'm in Nevada writing you this letter. There are horses here. They are supposed to be wild, but they're not. They just act that way. It's all acting, the wildness. No one can run free without being chased, tied. Eventually, someone's going to drag you down. How do you cut yourself loose? What do you do when you are on the ground, tied, hands and feet? Not me, of course. Not you, right? The horses. I am speaking of the horses. I'm due back on set where the men will stare at me, smoking their cigarettes, fondling their ropes, waiting for the scene where the horses run across the plain and they will chase after them full speed, and me, Marilyn as Rosalind, will go along for the ride. I want to get out. I know I'm asking too many questions and I only get one. So what I really want to know is, how do you find your way back in the dark? Thank you. That's my first piece. My next piece is In Praise of Moody, Sensitive Men. I took the title from the 1966 New York Times obituary of Montgomery Clift, who often played such characters on screen. Monty, as he was called, was a closeted gay man. Well, actually, it was an open secret in Hollywood, and was an intimate partner of dancer, director, and choreographer Jerome Robbins of West Side Story and other venerable Broadway shows. In Praise of Moody, Sensitive Men. There's a line in the film where Rosalind tells Perce and Gay, "You're only happy when you see something die." I think about that line a lot. How much dying surrounds us, and yet we raise corpses as glorious effigies to our darkest impulses. We praise the men who make noise with their chests, rattle their sabers. We praise them as conquerors and pity the conquered. The boy that cries is the man who was left behind. I praise the boy who skins his knee, the boy who misses the point to win the match, asks the girl out. She says no. The boy who dreams of asking the boy, but is too scared to open his mouth. The boy is called moody, sensitive. I praise this boy who grows up to be a man who cannot just cry, but sob real tears of loneliness, heartache. I praise this boy who grows up to be a man who cannot just cry when he is sad, but cry when he is filled with joy. Yes, boy joy, man tears. Praise these men, the men who know they should have said yes to that invitation, to be that person, to be that man. I praise the one who did not keep the secret he was not supposed to keep because he knew it was wrong and he told somebody. I praise the man unafraid to hold his kids, kiss his kids, love his kids. I praise the men unafraid to love, love, love themselves, battered, bruised, broken, in love with the thought he can love and be loved all the time, even when he is his least lovable. He can say the word love and mean it. And he does not try to break a thing, a person, himself. He knows how to be alive. He is kind, and a kind man cannot kill another man or a dream. I praise this man, the one who touches the earth and it trembles, not because it is scared of the harm the man could bring, but because it is knowing his touch is as gentle as the tears that flow at the thought of his existence. Flowers grow where he sits. I praise the men who, despite what they saw from other men, what they learned from other men, what they heard from other men, found another way to be alive. And my last piece, thank you. And my last piece is about Thelma Ritter, who was a decorated film veteran with multiple television and film award nominations. She, of course, was known for her comedic acting, but often played working class characters. My final piece. Hollywood does not cast two beautiful best friends in the same film. I do not want to be the third wheel, but here I am. The proverbial spoke on the white wall tire of the classic car. Impala, Starfire, Bel Air. Yes, I know the white wall tires do not have spokes. That is my point. What am I doing here? Of the two of us, I am not the glamorous one. I'm your backseat Betty, the rock, the assassin, the what time do we ride? This is a bad idea, but what should I wear? Is this a wedding or his funeral? I know you don't like living alone. If you looked in, you would see you were not alone. You will always have you. If I had your good looks, why? Oh, baby, my best friend, you are too beautiful to let them treat you so. Don't you know you can be a bridesmaid? You don't always have to be a bride. Pick your own flowers. What the heck? Get in the car. Let's get out of here. Thank you. Thank you so much.